Hey everybody! First of all, I really wanted to thank you guys so much for taking the time to check out my Patreon page. My Patreon handle is HYLIArt, but my name is Tom Ranby. I'm a digital illustrator and a concept artist, and I'm a recent graduate from the Penn State University. I wanted to cover really quickly what Patreon itself actually is, and how it functions for those of you guys who might not be familiar with it. Patreon works as a sort of crowdfunding service that allows people to support artists of all kinds, whether they're painters or musicians or filmmakers, either through the form of monthly funding campaigns or on a pay-per artwork system. Patreon also allows creators to offer rewards to their patrons, which I'll be doing in the form of supplying application resources for you depending on how much you decide to pledge at any given time. These resources include things such as my finished Photoshop files and the brush sets that I use to make them, as well as specific tutorials and voice time-lapse workshops detailing my processes of how I put things together. I hope to use Patreon to both further myself as an artist as well as teach anyone who's interested the things that I know. Basically what I'll be doing is creating character designs, environment concepts, comics and illustrations, and then providing you guys with the means that I use to create them. I want my patrons to be as involved as possible in my creative process, so I'm constantly going to be polling you guys for requests and suggestions. That way you'll, keep up an interest in what I'm making. I'm going to be starting on a pay-per-work system of payment. That way if things come up with my day job and I can't be making much art at any given time, you guys won't be stuck paying for it. If things work out and I'm able to spend more time focused on creating art and less time working in retail, I'll likely switch over to the monthly funding so that way you guys are paying less for a larger amount of work. Thank you guys so much again in advance for any and all help you might be able to lend me in getting on my feet and established as an independent artist. I can't begin to tell you how much I really do appreciate it and what a gigantic help it'll be to me. Thanks again just for taking the time to hear me out, and even if, you don't decide to become a patron, just the fact that, have an interest in what I'm doing, it really encourages me, it keeps me going. So thank you guys so much again, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.